Kaspa is one of my favorite cryptos because it is one of the easiest cryptos to predict, right? It's so easy to predict Kaspa's future price movement. Literally, my 5-year-old cousin can probably predict where Kaspa's going next based on the chart, right? Just looking at this chart, look at this, right? Boom. Look at this staircase pattern that we're having, right? My cousin, my 5-year-old cousin can probably predict what Kaspa is going to do in the next couple of weeks. Now, in all seriousness, guys, looking at the chart of Kaspa, right, let's take a deep dive into Kaspa. Let's look at the 3-hour chart. Now, looking at this chart, you can see that Kaspa in the past 2 weeks, it's gone on an uptrend right here from a low of around 10 cents, now all the way to 14 cents, right? It touched this consolidation block right here from about 9 cents to 10 cents. That's kind of where that support zone for Kaspa has held for basically the last half year. Ever since basically December, it's held the support zone, and as you can see right here, it touched that support zone and bounced off very, very nicely. It completely broke this descending triangle right here that I've drawn out, and in my last video I said, right, there was a 40% chance we would go lower and basically consolidate within this this support zone, but there's also a 60% chance that we could actually break out of the support zone and go to newer highs, and that's exactly what's happening right now. You can see that 60% prediction was correct, and you can see we completely broke out of this channel, this blue channel right here. We've completely broken out of here, right? And that's a very, very good sign, because that means we are on an uptrend, and that means that we will eventually retest this all-time high point. And if we break that all-time high point, let's just do a quick Fibonacci retracement to see where we potentially could be heading if we do break out of this all-time high area right here. So going from the swing high to the swing low, we can see that one of our next price targets is going to be this 23 cent, 24 cent area at the 1.618. Of course, we also have a 32 cent area right here. So those are kind of our target areas that we could potentially be heading. And I think those are very reasonable, in my opinion, if we do break out. Of course, you guys know my long-term price target, right? I think Kaspa can hit $1 plus in this bull run. It is one of my highest conviction plays. Going all the way up here, you can see that around the $1 mark is going to be my take profit zone. So about $1 to $2.50, that is where I'm going to be taking profit most likely. Of course, it's very situational, right? It depends on how the market is reacting, how Bitcoin is reacting. But if a normal cycle plays out, then that is going to be my take profit. Another reason I really like Kaspa is because it is very, very steady, right? It is such a beast when it comes to kind of being steady, right? Consolidating, having run-ups, and then consolidating even more. All of this price action is very, very natural, right? Kaspa, of course, right? A proof of work, layer 1, right? That is a fair launch, right? So there's no kind of insiders that hold a ton of coins because they got in through an ICO, right? It was fairly launched, right? There was very little allocation to the team, and that means that all of this price growth is very, very natural. There's not a lot of manipulation in Kaspa, unlike a lot of your other coins, right? And whenever you have a coin that goes on a massive, massive run-up, right, that is very dangerous. But for Kaspa, right, even if Kaspa goes on a massive run-up, that is due to retail trading. That is not due to price manipulation. That is due to natural price changes. The price action of Kaspa is going to always be very natural, and that is something that I really like about this project. You can see right here we've had steady growth. If we just take a look at the logarithmic growth of Kaspa, you can see that it is one of the most natural charts I've ever seen. Look at this. It basically completely mirrors what Bitcoin did in the early days, right? In the first couple of months of Bitcoin, it looks exactly the same as right now, the first couple of months, couple of years of Kaspa. And that is something to be very, very excited about for all you Kaspa holders out there. In my opinion, there are basically no other competitors to Kaspa in terms of the fundamentals and in terms of the technology. Taking a look at the developments of Kaspa, you can see that recently Rust implementation was actually completed, right? Kaspa Rust language coding was completed. That is absolutely huge for Kaspa in regards to its technological capabilities, and it's going to ensure that in the future, right, more developments are going to come a lot smoother because this Rust has been implemented. And you can see that right now we still have the Dagchain protocol in development. We have, of course, increasing blocks per second in development, node improvements in development, and smart contracts are still in the planning phase. Like I said, Kaspa is a slow moving beast, right? Give it some time, give it some patience, and you will be rewarded. And of course, all of these developments for Kaspa come at a time where the Ethereum ETF just got approved, right? This white swan event that just took place. This is completely shaking up the cryptocurrency markets. You know, all of your altcoins are most likely on an uptrend right now, including the likes of Kaspa. And I think that this could very well correlate to a left translated cycle, or basically an early altcoin season. And it's all going to depend on what Bitcoin does, right? So Bitcoin right now is retesting its all-time highs, and if it does indeed break out, we're going to first see Bitcoin move into its all-time high, and then once Bitcoin dominance actually hits kind of that plateau and then starts dropping, then you're going to see massive altcoin season, massive hysteria, lots and lots of euphoria in the market. That is going to be a great time. And one of my previous videos, I predicted that time would probably land us around October, November. But because of this white swan event, I could even see that coming a lot sooner, right? I could even see as soon as July, August, where we see full altcoin season. And I'm going to continue to cover the micro and macroeconomic factors just to keep you guys updated on that. No one can predict the future, right? I don't have a crystal ball. None of this is financial advice, but by using historical data, I believe that I can make the best prediction I can for you guys. History doesn't always repeat itself, but history often rhymes. And the 2024-2025 altcoin season is no different. So make sure to have your bags packed. For those of you that maybe this is your first time watching a Kaspa video of mine, right, I'm going to go through what Kaspa is once again and why I'm so bullish on it, right? Once again, Kaspa, I think right now is still an amazing buy, right? Right now, it's only at 14 cents. It was at 10 cents a while ago, but it was also at 18 cents a while back as well. So right now you're still technically getting it at a discount. It's still consolidating, and it is my strongest conviction altcoin play. I wouldn't say it's my absolute number one strongest, but it's one of my strongest. And you can see Kaspa, of course, the fastest proof of work currency in the world. It is basically a competitor to Bitcoin, right? It's the silver that's the competitor to Bitcoin's gold, right? It wants to be the coin that everyone uses to transact with. It is a fair launch, no pre-mine, no ICO, right? That means there's no insider dumps. It's very good for any coin that you're holding. You can see it's one of the strongest communities. I'm sure right now, this was a screenshot a couple months ago. I'm sure the followers have increased, but you can see a large Twitter following, a lot of addresses holding a million Kaspa, and it's actually increasing. So that means a lot of whales are accumulating Kaspa. You can also see that it's not on any tier 1 exchanges yet, right? No Coinbase, no Binance, no Kraken, no crypto.com. And you can see, right, once these cryptos get listed on these exchanges, they instantly pump many X's. Same thing happened with Turbo. Same thing happened with, I believe, Akash Network a while back, right? All these coins have massive pumps when a listing or a rumor of a listing happens. And when Kaspa gets listed, I think it'll immediately almost get a 2 to 3x in price increase, which is pretty amazing. So just having that catalyst, having this Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, crypto.com listing catalyst still in the books is so big for Kaspa. It's honestly so exciting. My price prediction for Kaspa at the peak of the bull markets, a bearish scenario would land us around 80 cents to $1.20. Most likely, I think $1.50 to $2.50. Super cycle, $4.20 to $10. $4.20 would be the all-time high market cap of Cardano, which could happen, right? I'm not counting that out. Do I think it's definitely going to happen? Definitely, probably not. But you never know. In a super cycle, anything can happen. Because we're getting a left translated cycle, right? We could see these prices even sooner than 2025. But this is just my personal price predictions. You can see right here, Kaspa in Bitcoin, they basically follow the same exact logarithmic chart. You can see this was the early days of Bitcoin down here. And you can see it's the same peaks and valleys, right? Staircasing up steadily. That is what I like to see in a project. Right here, you can see the bull and bear markets in cryptocurrency, and you can see 2014, 2018, 2018, 2021, and 2022 to 2025. You can see right now I would say we're in the bull run right now. This screenshot was from about 2 months ago. So right now we're probably somewhere in the green. And as you can see, whenever we're in the green, we go even more upwards. So there's a lot of price potential still ahead of us for every single altcoin. And you can see right here is a clearer picture of the total altcoin market caps. You can see we have this basically this staircasing growth year after year after year, and you can see right now we're still in that breakout phase. Of course, this screenshot was from about a month ago, so I would expect us to be a little bit higher now, but you can see we still have basically a 5 to 6x left in total altcoin market cap to go, and that is something that's very, very exciting. So with all of these factors that I just outlined, I hope you guys have a better understanding of what you hold now. And if you don't have any Kaspa right now, I still think it is a pretty good opportunity, right? We still haven't broken out of this previous all-time high yet, and we are still in an uptrend right now, right? We completely broke out of this downtrend, and right now we are back in an uptrend. So that's very, very good news. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what other videos about what other coins you guys want to see. I'm feeling a lot better, guys, so thanks for the support. I'm hopefully going to be making daily videos once again. I love what I do, I love sharing my knowledge with you guys, so look forward to more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.